Hello, do we hear me alright? Let's see, let's hope we hear me alright, because I would be upset if we don't hear me alright and I have to try to fix this. Do we get this working? That is the question we are asking ourselves. But
now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
we do get this working. Okay, well, welcome everybody to Scrim. We are here. And we are in a scrim today. We are here with two teams. We have got EMP Crimson Eclipse versus FCFM. So, FC is going to be here on the green-blue, while Crimson Eclipse will be here on the orange. So, as a quick note, Crimson Eclipse doesn't have all their players, so a couple of players from NMF are here to sub in to help them out. And so we are here on the scrim to here showcase one of our newer Overwatch teams. So, looks like we're going to be starting out here on Lijiang Tower. And so, for those who have not been a part of the scrim, as you see the import code on the top right, there is the scrim code. And so one thing to note is that we will be playing all maps when it's in a control. If it's something like a hybrid or a escort, you will have to play all 3 points if you are attacking second, for example, because it will complete the map regardless. And something like, again, Flashpoint, you have to play all the points. So, just as a note, so if you see somebody already at 2-0 and then we go to the next map, just so there's no confusion. And yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So here we're gonna start out on our first point of control center. So very enclosed spaces. Both teams gonna make their way here to the middle lane, and already we're gonna have Crimson Eclipse taking the early fight pressure, holding forward. It looks like they're gonna control this middle space here before FC is able to properly set up. So we get a Ramatra-based sim as they push in, but Villain will take the kill on Rena. They'll keep pushing up. It looks like they will be able to clean up this first fight. So, quick couple of kills early to start, and already early point control here caught by Crimson Eclipse. So, as I said before, so we've got a Zarya Reaper composition, and now we're going to swap over to the cast here for FCM, as Crimson Eclipse, or I'll say just Crimson, will be here on a Ramatra sim comp. Both teams running a Lucio Fury backline with a cast as their hit scan DPS. So, early push here from Crimson Eclipse, as they're just going to be going. Rena over here on the flank, and the Reaper, but it's going to have to be forced out. They're going to be currently fighting over this one long hallway, as their tank player Whisper is going to be pushing up here, holding this first pillar. It's going to be at this grab already. I'm going to pop it, and he will pop it. Huge grab here to start off, but 50% here for Crimson Eclipse, as they will start to get that first cap, and now just the one ult used by...
What do we have here?
The one ult used by FC, but it's going to be 5 ults ready for Crimson Eclipse, and only 2 ready for FCFM. Sorry, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to say FC for the rest of this. They will rush forward, but imagine if they rush forward. And now, here come the ults. Both teams get their beats out. Reaper Blossom close for Rena, but still not ready. And now the Annihilation comes out as they just walk forward. Dominating, and They will get that next point flipped, but it looks like it's just going to be Whisper left on point. They will get a little bit of extra capture progress at 41%, but now it goes back, the point goes back to Crimson Eclipse. Now holding forward again, setting back up the semi-turrets as the teams will get ready.
Put them in the ground.
Hello to Lord Yeshua Ra. Thank you for subbing to Empire. Oh wait, no, is that subbing? No, Joshua, thank you for subbing. Never mind. I read it wrong. My bad. Thanks, Joshua, for subbing. Team's gonna be holding forward here as their monster's gonna hold the space and so Deadeye committed. Oh, but a good Deadeye to kill the grab. As Whisper did commit it, and that will be first point capture for Crimson Eclipse. I'm solo at this today, so don't mind me when I'm here trying to speak at multiple things and look at multiple things, so forgive me. But yes, thank you, Joshua, for the sub. Anyway. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope we all can hear me all right. I listened to myself, but I thought I was okay. Just let me know if I don't sound okay. And now we're going to be swapping over to a Soj on-run here. Run out to the Soj. Yas? I'm going to say? Is their name? And it doesn't look like Crimson Eclipse is going to want to change off their Ramatra composition. As we get here to Gardens, a little bit more open of a point, but with the center pit. Obviously, you have to walk around the two sides. You get the choice of either bridge with a boot potential, or you walk right room.
5, 4,
and you go in that way, which is a tougher choke.
1. Round 2.
As teams will come out, and Whisper's going to be out on the ram, so they're going to be matching here on the tanks, and the quick sim TP into point is going to get the first thing, but Davion already in! Hold up. What? Hold up, early point. Early aggression from Davion. And that's just going to end up being a early fight win for Crimson Eclipse, as Cone will be the first one to start capping, and they will just back up towards point as the teams. Looks like Crimson Eclipse is going to want to hit this bridge here. Get the tree out of the way, and we've got Davion and Yas here on a flank, looking to possibly see if they can get anything. While Whisper walks in. But they're holding strong here with their Sim. Now they're going to be just running at Whisper, burning him. But Villain's going to decide to take the team. The flank. Can't quite back away as Tax Evasion. What a name, by the way. I love that name, Tax Evasion. That's a very funny name. We love that. They're going to get the kill, and it doesn't look like that split flank will go for naught. As now, Crimson Eclipse will be climbing here to that 50% on this next point. Another flank here from Yas and Davion. Trying it again. Trying to flip again, but Awari and Villain turn around, and they manage to catch the flankers. And now, it's now a 5v3 fight, and they're just going to walk forward. Just going to push the WP. But now, have gone just a little too far in. Gonna take the TP, gonna get back to safety. Awari will kill Davion again. Let's get a little hit scan action in here. Got that cast what is it, Galactic Mythic. We love that flourish. We're gonna have the Jedi here. The Sune rushes. Now, Annihilation. Denial. Oh my god, so much to go on screen. But off that huge alt spam, Crimson Eclipse will get this next point 100-0.
Score 0-2.
And forgive my casting sounds like ass. I haven't done it in a little
Ready
bit.
for battle.
So, we're trying to get into it, and I'm also solo camera working this too. So forgive if certain angles aren't gotten or anything of the sort. And now we're here on Night Market. So a little bit, obviously, the longer sight line of mid. We've got obviously the enclosed point here with a little bit of high ground potential. Gotta get my camera work going properly. And then obviously we have enclosed lane, which can be used as like a very, like, if they don't want to go brawl on point, they can obviously brawl here, but I don't ever see this point utilized. But obviously, the toughest part about Night Market is walking through these chokes here. It's very, very enclosed, and it's easy to kind of body block, as now we see another swap as Rena, or Rena, however you say that name. Forgive me if I'm butchering it, is going to be here on the floor, and Yas going back to the cast, so looks like they kind of have two kind of sort of hyperflex players, so to speak. And now, both teams gonna walk mid. Early sim TP. Early sim TP from Dylan. Works Crimson Eclipse on the point early. But trying to grab the angles are FC. Early boop. Can't quite get it. Awari will get the roll to get it back. Gonna hit that flourish. Now, while waiting for their Lucio to come back, FC is just gonna be poking it out here. Didn't have to trust it, as well as now I'm gonna just check the angle Renner's on.
Increasing altitude. My turret was demolished.
Davian's like getting aggressive on this time. And now, burning. Villain is to Whisper. Both Lucio's traded out. Yas is with 2. And 4 kills for Yas here, as now SC can finally cap here with now 47% to Crimson Eclipse. They'll make their way back. Will Villain go for the same Sim TP up here on the top? Looks like they're waiting. They don't want to get White poked out. Now they're going to pop it. Down they go. And they will manage to burn Whisper. And they'll just walk forward. A quick recapture here. Rena's left staggered. Left a little staggered here, as Awari will pick up the kill. And now almost all ults are available here for Crimson Eclipse. Davian is lacking in that sound barrier, and that sound barrier may make a difference in this fight. Both teams trying to fight for the early space, don't pop Tsune early. Alter spam. We've got a multi-ult fight as Mirage comes over top. But no kill. Barely any kills going, as Ditto will pop the Annihilation. Coming through. Trade coming back. This fight is messy. Who will get it? Whisper's having to hold the block, but can't quite hold it forever. And now it looks like, doesn't look like FC can touch anymore, as Crimson Eclipse will take Control Center 3-2-0. Yeah. So it doesn't look like there were too many ults during that initial first map. Like you maybe had one ult per round in this map, but it looks like they just decided to full commit to it, and that ended up being the difference here. As we are now here on, as the teams just decide what they want to be doing next here. And it looks like they are playing with bans. So on that first map, so it looks like Cat and Diva were banned on that first one, and now they will, I guess, go into bans with this next one. Hello to anybody watching this and my ass casting. But while we wait, and it looks like King's Row will be the next map, and it looks like FCFM will ban the Kiriko. They don't want to deal with the Kitsune Rush, so I'm assuming they will likely play maybe like a Juno Brig, maybe a Bap Lucio. I don't know what we're thinking here, but we'll see. As it looks like Ditto will be traded out for Tonkatsu. I'm just gonna call them Tonk for the purposes of this, and it looks like they'll ban out the Ram here for the side of Crimson Eclipse. So, are we looking at a potential Reinmir? Are we looking at, you know, possibly Domina,
Now
Sigma?
entering
Do we go
King's
Sigma
Row, ready
for all
for battle.
competition? So, obviously, because Crimson Eclipse are, I believe, not the hosts, they will be attacking more time every single time unless they decide who wants to attack first. And it looks like they will be wanting to play the Domina here. It looks like I was correct. Tax evasion over here to the cat with Cone on Ana. With still staying that Simcast DPS line. Whereas it looks like FC is going obviously with an Ana Juno, with a Soj Onron. Both teams committing the Domina. As the teams will prepare, we'll just kind of float around the map a little bit. So the biggest key for this map obviously will be these high grounds. Obviously, it doesn't look like FC is committed to these high grounds, so they'll just be playing around Hotel. So, other than, I guess, Yas over here on the opposite on the right side high ground, looking to mark that and hold it. So the biggest thing is going to be, can they hold this space, or will... It looks like Yas is just going to drop. So, the biggest thing is, will Crimson Eclipse actually take advantage of the high grounds? They obviously have a Sim, so they can actually be a little more... mobile. As the Dominas will start fighting each other first. And now, it looks like Tax Evasion and Villain gonna take the high ground, but Whisper will get the early pick here on Villain. Tax Evasion running in. Is trying to not die, but will die to Whisper. Let's find somebody to spectate. But it looks like the early first fight is gonna go here to FC, and they will be able to hold that. Ult percentage relatively even.
Area denial.
The teams will poke each other out. I'm gonna get this up so that we can kind of see where everybody is. Yas up here, kind of on the high ground with Tax Evasion now going over to the Brig, so they're gonna play a little slower backline. Yana Brig. Villain will make the TP up, but it's just gonna drop immediately. But the Sim is just so good at doing, especially with these stuff. And now that's gonna actually have to force FCM to have to back out of this fight. They're gonna have to back away to choke, gonna have to regroup, allow themselves to go ahead and leave the game. So, it looks like Whisper's unable to contest, but Yas is the next one to contest, but they'll also fall as well. And now, with just under 5 minutes, it looks like Crimson Eclipse will actually manage to cap here, and Villains and Owari are gonna take...
Hello.
I don't know how you say that. I'm gonna say ow. Or I'm just gonna say Wari. Wari and Villain already take the early space, and Cone He is one of the NMF players. He is over here as just an emergency ringer for Crimson Eclipse, so he is part of the other part. So they're taking this early angle here, wanting to play near the next one, and Wari actually manages to catch Oh, but a good ult by the Domina of FC. Whisper manages to actually catch them well. What? Trades are scrappy. But it looks like FC will be able to win this fight here. Yas. Oh, looks like Tex Region had to back out. Yas just marking that.
The payload is in my possession.
Jedi here, ready for Wari. They're keeping an eye, watching for the on-run, making sure she's not sneaking around anywhere. But if you listen to the audio, you can hear her footsteps.
The Eye of Horus watches over you.
They're moving the payload. Shut
She's
it
gonna
down.
be like, waiting. Now is gonna reveal themselves, but both teams have ults online. Who's gonna pop first? Orbital Ray, now the overclock. Fight back scrappy. But it looks like it will be Crimson Eclipse managing to win this fight. They will manage to take it and manage to get here to third point cap. And now they're going to have that with, what, 4 minutes on the clock to attack this third point? Just over. Still, Nano Boost and on-run Phoenix. I'll call it the Phoenix ult. It's going to be available. But with only the Deadeye available for Crimson Eclipse, Wari obviously is probably going to try to see if they can get a good zone. In a cheeky little flanking room with it, help with him. Popped onto the point. Dylan's going to go down really quick with the help of a rail. Now they're just going to have to wait for their symmetrics to return, and now they're just going to hold this corner, but it looks like FC is not going to want to push the tempo here. They're going to push up. But trades are coming out.
Covered in you.
Trades are going to come out. But it looks like, it does look like FC will be able to take this fight first.
That is new. Step Rider.
With the noon, will they be able to get it? Oh no! The help of the Domino will actually manage to get it. And the help of the Nano Boost, that'll be another fight win here for FC. With just under 3 minutes to go. No ults on the board, but getting close to another overclock followed by an orbital ray. Crimson Eclipse still looking to build up to this sim wall and this nano. Early ult advantage here is for FC. We'll get to a better angle. Looks like Joss and Hawari are going to be like fighting over this specific angle. Will manage to get the fight win only using tactics. Oh, villain! You have to teabag your own teammate like that. You got to do it to him. Doing it to him like that. How could you? To your own teammate. How could you? Anyway, continuing. Tong gonna be pushing up here, aggressive. Nano boost up on Tong to push up aggressively. Villain though on the sim, and we get a quick pause in. Looks like Yas crashed. Because otherwise, it wouldn't have forced pause like this. So it looks like Yas crashed, so we'll wait for them to get back. So, while we look at this, so they're only about 4.62 meters away. Obviously, Tonk is nanoed, but is also slept. Villain's still going to be holding on to this sim wall with tax evasion having a close rally. Rena with this overclock, and Malaxi with the orbital ray, and this is going to have to be the two ults that allow FC to get back into this. So it looks like we're good and back ready to go. Pop by Rena will find villain. And they find more. They will indeed. They'll find Wari. More. And now it's a very scrappy fight. Activation with that rally. And will that be enough? Now just uses and one on to touch. But the help of the rally, I think will be enough to instant roll, but Galaxy has returned. Doesn't go for anything. Wow, this is... And it looks like the scrappiness of this fight will end up going to Crimson Eclipse. Capping with just over a minute on the clock.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Kiri was banned. Oops.
Ready for battle.
Well, the Blizzard mods get them. So yeah. Anyway. Well, I hope we remember to keep it obviously professional-ish in the Scrim environment. Looks like, are we going to see a mirror of the Ana Juno? Obviously, this is not a bad backline. Obviously, Ana can sit up on these high grounds here, getting good poke damage and value with her. Cone kind of left behind, getting. But there is a round to play. Cone now over to the brig.
I'm in aim.
So, for anybody watching in chat, how are we doing today? How are we doing? How are we doing? Everybody doing okay? I hope everybody's doing okay. So, it looks like FC is going to just run the same thing that they were on defense here. Same composition, with, just instead of... with a flip-flop of Tax Evasion and Cone playing the same heroes, just flip-flop from each other. Cone gonna be playing the Brave, Tax gonna be playing here the Ana. Cone? Where is Cone? Hang on. 2 seconds.
5.
Okay, he failed that miserably. I guess he was trying to go for some glitch spot or something. And it looks like all players are ready indeed.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Early poke damage. And now Villain's gonna throw the bait TP. Gonna use it? No. But they are. It looks like FC is going to make a quick rotation around the statue towards their side, and Rena and Yas will get early positions here on the high ground. Already some players of Crimson, now 3 going down, and they won't be able to hold and sustain. Cone is in a little bit of a predicament. Rena will go down, but Tonk is at low HP. And that will be an early cap here for the side of FC, and they will manage to take it in a relatively similar speed. And now with about 5 minutes on the clock to now cap 7 point.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Awari over to Soldier 76. Hold up. Are we lifting it up in here? Like Soldier 76 gaming? Hold up here.
Bionic heal is ready for you.
On this off angle. Let's see if they can make it work here. here. It looks like Yas is gonna have to get forced back by the sim, and now Villain here, now holding the team angle. But doesn't look like we'll be able to as the help of an anti-nade and Rena shooting. Villain moves down. And now they'll keep walking forward with the help of the nano. Now we'll have to bring Juno. Already halfway through this next point. Already got Ultra Mind with the overclock and the orbital ray. But we're trading some ults here for Crimson Eclipse.
Keep that up and you'll merit a reward.
Just final fight here on the second point with now 4 minutes on the clock. They'll hit the Sim TP, and now Clone will pop the rally. Orbital ray. And anything be done with this overclock, it doesn't look like it will be. Villain will catch Yas, out tracking. And now that'll be a fight win here for Crimson Eclipse, having to spend 3 ults to have to win that, but both of their ready available ults are burned here for the side of SC. Anyone close to going to be on run. Now Orbital Ray committed from the side of Crimson. Even though I think, honestly, that's like a bit of like a little bit of a waste there. Like there was no harm in them pushing up. I feel like definitely I think they need to do that. Obviously that's more or less a decision of if they think it's worth it. Tone playing him as just a fucking little cheeky corner. Now they're moving forward with the speed ring. Boost on run ult and Canopticon available for FC with only the visor and a close Canopticon ready for Crimson Eclipse. They'll start setting up. It looks like Crimson Eclipse is going to back up and slightly give them some space here. But they still want to kind of play. Nano boost onto the Domina, and then now it will allow them to actually start going. Wari pops the panic visor, will kill Davy, but unfortunately that will be all for that side of likely second point, and now they'll be able to cap with probably roughly around 3.5 minutes on the clock, still holding the orbital ray with the on-run ult and a close overclock. Ult economy for Crimson Eclipse is looking great right now. Villain will get the kill off the Whisper, and so that'll have to likely force SC to have to back out of Reset here. Obviously, all three are online on the side of Crimson Eclipse, so they won't be entirely out of this fight. Obviously, Signal's going to have to move. Both his scans are out of the fight, and Cone is going to pop the rally. And just like protection on their tank. And now, 2 maps to go. They just end up hitting 3 ults there. Just, and they'll run over Crimson Eclipse really quickly there. Rena will get an early counter-attack evasion, and Villain helps Malaxi. Now it looks like it'll be in final fight territory, as it looks like FC will be able to bring this card in with actually more time on the clock. Actually, can they make it? No, they don't have a lot of time. Oh, but they won't be able to. And now, and that will be likely in a draw since we do not play overtime in Scrim.
Score 3-2. to 3.
And so FC,
Switching
under
sides.
technical circumstances, under Scrim rules, will technically take the map win. Unless they decide to play overtime.
Ready for battle.
Sometimes they can decide if they want to play through. It looks like both teams will want to play the map through, so it doesn't look like it's a technical thing ready. So it looks like they want to play this map through, so they're just going to keep going.
Coming through.
Mori's still hovering the soldier. Cone going to the Ana, and Tax going to Lucio. And looks like FC is just really committed to this composition they want to run on King's Row, and that's honestly respectful. If it works, it works. They got the faster time on attack, so.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Damn. We're flying over.
Defend objective
Anyway,
A.
and they'll move forward. They'll be going over to Tonk will go over to the Diva. So it looks like they want to play a little bit more aggressively. Obviously trying to hit that high ground positioning. And it looks like they'll take the early positioning here on the high ground. And they'll get the early bit of point. And it looks like FCM is going to tower here in the hotel. As they're going to push up, and now they're kind of boxed, like fish in a small room. They end up walking outside, a good anti-nade onto Whisper, and now they're going to chase them down. Managed to do it with 2 kills from Villain. And they'll manage to cap, though. Cone is traded out from Yas, but we'll get the forward spawn, and
Objective lost. Stop overtime.
so a good first attack. Both now they'll hold up aggressively. Obviously, Tax is going to be there taxing the payload. Neither team is close to ult yet. Whisper trying to push back the Diva, but the Diva's going to go for a run. Rena will get the pick onto Tax. So go down to Lucio and Whisper picking up Mori. Now that Bonk's going to be the only one left, and they will end up going down. But a good
Complete.
push with their 1 minute of time that they roughly had
Score.
on their
3
offense.
to 4.
And now
Switching sides.
Crimson Eclipse has to have a decent defense here if they want to hopefully win this map.
Ready for battle.
And also, as a note, while you see this, it's because Scrim code allows you to TP to point from your spawn. If you didn't know that about Scrims, for those who are watching. I'm going to send a quick message to
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Mine the shards.
So, early point, they're going to wrap around here statue side, and they're going to try to be fast and aggressive as Yas is going to take the early high ground positioning, but Villain and Tax are going to meet Yas up here on the high ground top of the ward. Yas is in trouble, and before they can escape, they'll end up running away. Whisper, though, will kill Tom. And so now no tank here for Crimson Eclipse, but Vision. And now they're going to actually, Whisper's going to get 2 kills here. You can actually allow them to cap more. 1 minute to go for their overtime. They're gonna push forward. Rena gets 2 kills. Now, about 50 seconds to go. They've got about 1 fight here to decide whether or not they will take this map. Villain with a quick high ground TP set up.
Objective lost.
Not wanting to allow some space to set up, but it's going to drop. Chill. As they get pushing.
30 seconds.
Nobody quite close to ult yet, but it looks like FC is going on slightly quicker.
Disrupting. Step back.
Cone will get the early pick on the Yacht, but Tonk is remaining really low. But it looks like a couple quick kills, and that will indeed be map win here for FC. With a few seconds to go in overtime, they managed to cap.
Play of the game.
Activating defense array.
So now we go to map 3. It looks like we will be going here to Suravasa, and Owari and is going to be traded out here for Oniwolf and Ditto Web here, with Tonk coming back out. And so, by the looks, it looks like FC will want to ban out the sim after we go to Suravasa. It looks like we're going to have 2 DPS bans. Looks like we're just banning out 2 random heroes to decide. A little different. A little different from what we usually see, but
Traveling to Suravasa. Ready for battle.
gonna fly around Suravasa a bit while they decide on what they will play. So, by the looks of it, we'll be seeing Doomfist composition here? Let me see. No, looks like they'll be going to the Ram here. They'll be playing the Ram. Looks like they'll just take the Ram
5,
brawl with Ditto.
4,
And looks
3,
like we'll see the
2,
Kiryu Lucio backline,
1.
right onto the Reaper, Yas on the on-run. And I'm assuming Kone's gonna go back to Kiriko, so... And so it'll be Cast Tracer with a Ramatra, Lucio Kiryu most likely. Unless they decide to run double speed, which is also an option. Just gonna hover around the map a little bit, take in all the scenery. It's like a roller coaster, ain't it? Like one of those roller coasters you see. Looks like teams are just about ready to go, so looks like we'll be getting going here pretty soon. Home to the Baptiste.
5,
So we'll see a Lucio
4,
Baptiste here
3,
from
2, 1. Initial flashpoint. Mark it.
So here's our initial flashpoint starting off with the market. And now again with flashpoint we'll have to play every single map to start. So it looks like FC will be the first one to take point here, but shortly behind is Crimson Eclipse hopping on stair side. Both Rams are going to stare at each other. Hit that, so then we can see where people are. It looks like Villain and Yosh are going to be taking the side by CPS duel, but Villain is going to be the one to back off first. Yosh still here on the side angle, and Villain's going to try to mark that out. Let's head over to the side.
I'll bet you can. Anyone else coming?
Oh, with the help of Davion, Villain will go down first. But early cap for FC, but the next cap will go here too. Villain is going to make a swap over to the Echo here, so a little bit more vertical mobility than a Tracer does. Obviously, able to kind of move around a little bit better. Now Villain's going to hold on to this high ground. His first going to rush in. Looking for a trade. Wolf trade out Only Wolf. Will go here to the side of FC. They managed to get the picks here that they need, but 92% for the side of Crimson Eclipse means they only have to win one more fight to take this point. But ults are coming online for both teams, but the Kitsune Rush is going to be up first for Malaxi. But both Ram Ult and Deadeye will be readily available for the side of Crimson Eclipse. As the teams begin to walk in, make their push. As the Moon comes in and they're going to speed it forward. Can they get the pick? No, they can't. As both Rams can make their annihilation. Tax will pop the beat as Rena pops the Blossom. But Villain is actually good for 3. As Crimson Eclipse will manage to take this first point of Flashpoint.
Mark it.
Howdy.
Next flashpoint. Ruins.
And now we're going to be going to the Ruins Flashpoint, as it looks like FC is the first one to make it. They'll have their beat and Kitsune with their armor and all. While it looks like just for the side of Crimson Eclipse, they will only have this copy. We'll see what Villain decides they want to do with the copy. Obviously, they have options.
Taking flight.
Could have just be sitting here in the main, probably poking down, and only gets the one pick to start off killing off. And now, popping the Lucio, wanting to probably build that beat up. Just the match. And they get it off. They will. Rena won't get the beat in time though. As they TP away, they die. Oni with another Deadeye. Gonna look to zone it out. Josh will finish the Phoenix ult. And now Whisper will pop forward the Annihilation. As teams are still trading out the point, but the early cap is on the side. Let's go to somebody who's actually alive. As teams... I can't do camera work, apparently. 38% here for the side of Crimson Eclipse will be their first cap, but it looks like FC will manage to take it back. So,
Hello.
Obviously, both teams exhausted pretty much their ultimates, but Crimson is going to be closing in on their support and tank ult, so we'll see how they want to play this fight. As now Chrome will commit to Incineroar, but Whisper will take Omi. Now Tax will pop the aggressive beat to see if they can look for a trade. Is there going to be any trades coming through? It doesn't look like it. Ditto will pop the Annihilation, hopefully get a pick, and they will. Oni now over to the Soldier 76 as well now. And it looks like the 3-player spectate's broken. It's not showing the punch. There we go. And that will be the next cap here for Crimson Eclipse. Sorry if my casting is bad. I will keep repeating that. I haven't done this in a hot minute, so. And it's kind of hard to cast, but also do camera work at the same time. Trying to at least try to find the people who have, you know, a good angle on things. Poppy versus Blossom. Oh, Tax Region gets low, but Greta is forced out at low HP.
Let the Kitsune
They're gonna walk forward. Whisper will take home. Will they pop the Blossom? No, indeed, but unfortunately, all they will do is ult their demons.
I'm on fire!
But it is going to force them to have back out, and they'll have to be a very forced recontest here. Ditto is going to sneak by, and is actually going to manage to hit the touch. Villain will trade out Davion, but it looks like... Oh, Ditto is the only one left. And got hit by Malaxi. And so now it'll be a 1-1 game.
Next, Flashpoint, Palace.
And we're going over to Palace. So we'll just kind of float over a little bit. And it looks like Crimson will be the first ones to hit it, and will be sitting here on this high ground. The teams are going to meet. Ults online for both teams. Whisper is going to try to run in, be aggressive. With the Annihilation. Oh, put a floating pick there. But now that Crimson Eclipse wasn't tanked, they do not have the presence to stay on point. And it looks like it will be first touch for FCFM. Continue walking forward.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Christ, so many odds I can't fucking, my brain gave up. My brain gave up Captain there. But 3 ults popped by the side of Crimson Eclipse, and they will end up taking the flashpoint, but 75% here for FC, and now they'll hold forward close. Make sure that they can do it. Tuning Rush and the Pulse Blossom, so you see a pitch for fast play with Beyblade. But the Tactical Visor plus the Tuning Rush could in response. Oh, but Oni is picked off from the Tactical Visor. Now Rena's going to be spinning to win it.
Just a minute.
And that will be point cap for FC, and that will be third point cap for FC as well. Gonna try to see if they can get to it, but doesn't look like they will. That'll be third point to FC. They'll begin walking. Trying to push forward, trying to push the tempo.
Flashpoint,
And now to Guardian Whisper will take Dome. Either the trade on the cast and make it swap back. Now back up the point. Both teams cutting their losses. Too far to use the off. And now Whisper's gonna be forward on this Annihilation. Trade. Unfortunately, we'll get traded out. that will be a fight win for the side of FC, using only 2 players in that fight for the point, and now they will get the first point cap. Damien gonna make their way back. They haven't done the scoreboard. Here's the scoreboard after a little bit. Obviously, all teams have their perks and stuff like that, but now it looks like Crimson Clips are going to want to make their way through the small hallway room. They can push forward, but a good slow by the enemy Ramatra in Whisper is going to stop them. But Greta stayed a little too long and will get picked off.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
With the dead eyes, and look to zone out.
It's time.
Be able to. We'll get back to point here. I'm hitting buttons. I should look at my keyboard more. Okay, so 74% for FC. Obviously, with another Kitsune Rush and Death Blossom ready to go, with only the Annihilation here available for Crimson Eclipse, and they're going to want to play this high ground room. Look to likely take an aggressive fight, and now they're going to get backtapped by somebody. He's backtapping on the other side, but it looks like they will be able to check that as Rena was the one. Tax remains really low as 3 players. Looks like they're going to look for the pin, but Whisper gets really low, but they will get the flip. But that allows Crimson to turn around and likely recap this point. Still in 1 fight territory. No ults committed, but Cone now has built up to this Kitsune Rush as well, so it's going to be a matter of which Kitsune Rush is better. Cone, you're on a weird off angle if you see him up there. Oh, but a good hit from the Silver Boy by Oni. It's going to take Davey out. And now Cone's going to oh god, ult's just everywhere. Who knows? Oni Wolf gets 2. And now they're just going to run back and try to kill Whisper, who is now just cheering on the bench. Whisper does take 1 whiff before they will go down. But that will be 4th point here for Crimson Eclipse, and that will... We will have this map decided by 1 final point. Going to, I believe, Temple. There we go. So, Temple will be the final flashpoint of this map, as both teams have decided they want to go to a 5th and final point on this map. Ditto will get the early pick on the Rena, who hasn't used their blocking yet. That's still holding. Yas killed. Villain and Yas trade out, but Ditto will get Malaxi. Looks like trades are just coming out in spades, as now it looks like Crimson Eclipse will manage to get the point here.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Looks like they'll be looking to set up, but looks like FC will be back quicker, and now it's going to be Beacon and 3 point better. Deathlock is still available. Oh, Whisper gets really low, and it looks like Ditto wants to push it. Now, we'll pop the... Oni will pop the Deadeye, but decides to get rid of it pretty quickly, but Oni is good for a couple picks. Now he's chasing Malaxi down, and they will get the pick. Oni, I think, was good for 4 on that fight.
Hello.
And now, with barely a lot of time to touch, they have a beat ready. NFC push the tempo. Reno is good for the 1 kill, and Tax Evasion is left by themselves to try to push it. And now they will get the bit of the cap as Whisper will take Oni. And it looks like Whisper is good for another, like, I believe 4 back out. And now Villain will die and reset. And now at 99%, this is going to be final fight territory, most likely, whatever happens. 4 ults, 3 and 1 almost ready to go available for FC, with basically 4 ults ready to go for the side of Crimson. It's going to be very ult-heavy fight, so very much expect ADHD on the screen. It's pretty disco-like show on the screen, so
Engage.
Now here they go. He's taken out early for Crimson. Both annihilation popped from an echo copy, but Davion will kill. Will kill. And now, at 70% to go, they might have one more quick cap. Just the Deadeye here for FC. Rena's gonna look for an early pick, hopefully to kill the Lucio. And now they're waiting. They have to go. They don't have a lot of time left. There is just the Deadeye. Can they hit the touch? Will they make it? It's gonna be close. They will not make it, and that will be a map win for FC.
Next, Flashpoint, Ruins. Play of the game.
Cassidy. It's time.
I think there probably could have been a bit better. So we get ready for our next map here. So, looks like we'll be subbing back in Awari and Tonk for this next map. And we'll be going to Colosseo for our push. So, and also, stay afterwards because we'll be doing a post-game interview with our new team for Empire, Crimson Eclipse. We'll be doing an interview with their players and obviously probably their coach and their manager to say, you know, probably just a little who are you kind of interview, you know, get to introduce themselves, and yeah, it's gonna be good. Anybody in chat want to say anything? Anybody got anything? Or are we just silently watching? I think we're just silently watching. But it looks like the first band's coming out here from FC, going to ban the Cassidy here. Obviously, long-range map, I could see it, though I think there's probably better long-range picks. But I guess you can close the distance quite quickly if you play Lucio, and it looks like it'll be a ball ban here from the side of Crimson Eclipse, not wanting. Obviously, ball can get a lot of value with a long lane, decent height on the map, decent high grounds that allow him to just get free slams.
Arriving at Colosseo. Ready for battle.
Now, as we wait for this map to start, we're gonna see. I thought we had ball banned. Oh. Looks like Cone is coming out. Looks like Kiwi's coming in. So Kiwi is also a member of NMF. Also here just to help sub in when needed. The teams still make their decisions on what they want to be playing.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
And it looks to me very similar that FC want to play a very similar comp to what they did to King's Row here. Obviously, Tom's going over to the Diva here with a Curie Lucio, and they're probably wanting to go quickly, likely brawl very quickly and or die very quickly. Villain going to the Torb, Wari going to the Soldier 76. We are just loving our Soldier 76 gaming, because Rena's also over it on as well. Do we just love Soldier 76 gaming, people? We just love Soldier 76 gaming over here. And now we're just gonna fly around a little bit. Very beautiful space, ain't it? It's a very nice looking area. I wonder if there'd be any like doorways to get up here. Like you see the buildings and stuff like that here off the side of the map, but is there any way to actually like realistically get up here? I can't go farther out this way, so. But again, this is a very like visually beautiful map. You know what I mean? Trying to keep it, you know, somewhat exciting. With the Talon posters all over, because obviously with the rise of Talon. But it looks like teams are still making their decisions on stuff. But it looks like we'll have our final compositions as Tracer will be played by Villain, not the Torb. And it looks like we'll see Cat Ana instead of Juno Ana. Now Soldier 76 on both sides. So both teams opting to go for the Soldier hit scan. Very interesting, as it looks like Crimson Eclipse will make it there first, obviously because of Lucio speed, but it looks like the Cat's there to pop. Ramadan Tong! Early pick! Hang on, we missed that. Tong, early pick on Villain. And it looks like they will likely get bot control to capture progress first, as Tom's going to make their way in very aggressively. Now they're just going to wait up on the stairs, going to push this bot forward. Catch it up through. It's now sitting on the bridge. Holding up a little high. Tax just looking for some early boots, as now Rena over to the Bastion here. Bastion. I get the Diva. It's not quite great because Diva can obviously eat that up. And now, a cat pull. Gonna try to fly the cat around. Will get a kick on attack. Dylan will trade out on Young.
Neutralizing projectile.
Oh, Bastion. Cat turret. But Villain will kill Davian. Villain is traded out by Whisper. But that push will end there at 32 meters. But still a very decent push, but they're still going to want to hold the contest here. Obviously, only losing the Tracer is not the worst thing, because Tracer can come back quickly. Rena here in the side room. Will they manage to die? No. Tonko gonna make the chase. Having Eva on here ready to go. And they a couple quick kills by Villain and Kiwi will allow Crimson to push more forward. We'll get the team kill here. And now with basically 4 ults on the board to 2, Crimson Eclipse gonna have the ult advantage going into this next fight here. Davian making the swap over to Kiriko, a little bit more survivable than Ana with the help of Swift Step. And now the turreted Bastion coming back again from the cat. But unfortunately it doesn't get any picks here. But it's still gonna just be swinging this Bastion around. Just like a toy. The Nocticon popped out, and now they're gonna run over the team to try to catch them out. Both supports of Crimson Eclipse are gonna be dying, and now looks like it's just a stall. Tonk with a quick hit of the Polka Bomb is gonna kill Rena. But that's 71 meters, and also hitting past checkpoint here for the side of Crimson Eclipse. So when they get back, if they get back there, they won't have to worry about waiting for the butt scratch of the robot. Couple quick booster kill. See stats after the first little bit. But, ooh, Davion picks out Villain. After Villain was able to get rid of. Davion will get the TP back, and then the teams will start to walk. Whisper now making the swap over to Diva, hoping to match, realizing that they're just going to get ran circles around. But 3 ults ready for FC. And now the cat flying turret is coming back. We see it, but won't get anything. And now here comes the tactical riser. Now, can they kill the cat? It looks like yes they will. And now they'll keep walking this forward. 4 minutes here. I believe it's a 10-minute game, so 6 minutes to go. And now they're pushing for near 120 meters. National off, trying to get them off points. They will unsuccessfully do so. Tonk, push forward. Rena, now 2 ults committed by FC to hopefully stop the push. And it looks like they'll be successful as Villain goes down to Whisper. More Bastion turreted Skycat. We'd love to see it. We just see the Bastion getting flown around like a little toy. And now they'll be able to walk it back. But it will take them time. And so Crimson Eclipse will be able to manage to get forward spawns and actually push this before they actually manage to get back to sender. I should get away from that pillar to see what's going on. Tonk tries to chase the pocketed catted Bastion. But unfortunately is unable to do so. Dude, cat Bastion is funny in my eyes.
Starting to push now.
Oh, false bomb by Villain is good for 2.
That warms the bones.
Somebody's drilling my channel. And then you probably by accident. We won't worry about it. But that is another fight in Eclipse, and they will be closing in on their support ults, but they will have the bomb ready for an extra life, or if they decide to play with Hulk up, or Diva's hacking.
There they are.
All other ults on the board as they get the forward checkpoint. Diving in for a chance to trade. Bastion is back again on the cat, but with the help of self-repair, obviously wanting to heal to make sure they don't get taken out of the step. Whisper will kill Wari with the help of the booster. We'll trade Davey. Sitting in the back line, Tom will kill Malaki. And now they're pushing here in the final few meters. All 5 ults on the board. FC doesn't really have much to respond to this. And will they actually manage to get the touch? They do manage to catch the touch, but tax evasion with the help of... They will manage to push it in as Crimson Eclipse will tie it up at a 2-map score.
Play of the game.
As we get ready for our 5th map, we might have time for a 6th. Who knows? It's a very exciting scrim. It looks like we'll be going to Escort. looks like we'll be going to Dorado. Don't believe there's a specific map pool in this. Obviously you're just kind of picking what they want to play. Oni's coming in for Villain. It looks like FCFM will ban the Diva here. Obviously not wanting to play the Diva mirror. Obviously they ended up losing in that, allowing Tong to kind of run wild with it. So they'll end up likely bringing back in Ditto. I'm assuming they're going to likely play Winston or Ball, most likely. And hello to people in chat. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream here. Still got a little bit to go.
Traveling to Dorado. Ready for battle.
We'll be playing here on the Dorado map. So it looks like we will see the Winton come out from both Ditto and Whisper. We'll get to see some monkey dives. Is double hit scan potentially in the works here for Crimson Eclipse? As the brick on a Soj on Ron with the monkey for the side of FC, but Kiri Lucio here for Crimson Eclipse, and looks like they're going to run double hit scan here with an Ashe and an Emery, I guess? Not wanting to put in flex DPS for... So I think this is... Oh, Kiwi. No, Kiwi hovering the Ana. Who knows? But I definitely don't know how I feel about double hit scan on this map. It's definitely going to be a little harder for them to make do. Because they won't... If the enemy team is smart, they'll just likely walk on them. Because there will be no flex DPS to mark the opposing flex DPS in on-rock. A little music from the map. As the teams get ready. Payload sees when it's going forward.
5, 4.
As the teams ready up, and it looks like both are ready to go.
1.
It looks like it will be double hit scan with the Lucio.
Stop the payload.
As it looks like Tax is gonna be hopping up here on this high ground to try to mark out Whisper and Yoss, but unfortunately won't manage to do it. Gotta push the card around the first quarter. Ditto. Obviously fighting the opposite high ground. John Ron gets low. Renal will already. Kiwi making the swap over to the Kiriko. Ditto will pick Yoss. Now, Ditto will run into the enemy team, but is gonna... Oh my god, it almost explodes! And Davian will kill Kiwi. And that push might stop there. Oh, but Ditto is good. Pick Davian, but only... Both supports down here for FC, but they will trade out a couple kills. But it looks like FC is just gonna back up, play the stairs a little bit. Wari making the jump over to the high ground as Ditto runs into the back. First chance for a pick. Now just wait behind, and now the car's gonna make its way under the bridge. Clutch Shuzu from Kiwi. A nano boost onto Whisper. Looking good, likely to touch the card at just under 5 meters to go. 2 minutes on the clock. How long can Whisper last? They don't have the primal rage up and ready to go. But still managing to last for a little bit longer. Bob committed by Ditto. Not Ditto, Waru. Jeez, I'm tired. But they will get the checkpoint. 4 minutes to go. And 2 quick kills from Wari. And they will likely get to start moving. Though, both monkeys will have primal. Only else committed on that fight were both Nano, which Malaxi already is at a 40%, and Wari with the Bob. So, both teams, one team, 4 ults, the other team 2, but they're very close, so how long? It looks like BB, Oni, and Ditto will try to push the high ground, but it looks like they'll decide to drop. And now Ditto jumps onto Rena, and will actually get the quick pick on them. I'm going to actually fix that, too, so then we can actually see stuff. So, Whisper will hop back in, and now the teams are going to just Ditto with the primal. Try to jump in. Try to avoid the brash. Attack will pop the curious use of it. I thought they were winning the fight, but it looks like they just want to make sure they get the turret. And I guess also the on-run is a bit scary in the background. Primal here, popped by Yas will pop the revival. But Yas almost doesn't make it away. But they will. 3 minutes to go, and they're rounding this final corner. On the high ground, and they'll pop the
Now you are the
Team kills.
4 minutes on the clock here, and now capping third point. We're just gonna stare menacingly at each other on this high ground. Who flinches first? Ditto's gonna be the one to flinch first. But Ditto will kill Rena, who pushed up a little too far. Who thought their team was probably with them, but they weren't. Maybe in a Malaxi here in this tiny room.
Let me help you with that. I'm under attack.
But Yas crashes again. So, little technical pause. So while we wait, so 3.5 to go, almost capping third point. Don't know, I didn't see where Yas's alt charge was at. They weren't that high before they crashed. Rena with the overclock, and looks like they're ready back to go, but only here with the Deadeye. So it's just going to be a matter of who's popping.
Shut it down.
The high ground positions, just gonna wait.
This ends now.
Can't take it, find any value of it. Looks like we will be able to. Oh, there's those kills. Can't quite get it. Rena and Ditto. Oh, but they weren't paying attention. Oh, but Kiwi with a good kill. And now ults are just gonna be online. Ditto's gonna pop the primal in the back line after getting left. He's just gonna start juggling them away from their spawn. Yas with the kill on the Kiwi. Gonna try to zone out. Can't quite get any pick from it. But he is good in a few, and it looks like that'll be enough to push into points.
Let's kick this up a notch.
Score 0.
So that will be capped with about how much?
Switching sides.
About just under 2.5 here. So very good offense from the side of Crimson
Ready for
Eclipse.
battle.
What's up?
Hello there.
Doesn't look like many swaps coming, other than it's going over to the brig. And it looks like Oni's gonna be playing the Widow here. Obviously, first high ground, lots of rooftops, good angles to play from.
5,
Good
4,
teams.
3.
Doesn't look like they're ready yet. We'll decide to keep going.
How's it going?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Sneaky.
Stop the payload.
She's gonna blow!
And now, here it looks like FC is going to be making the rotation here up to high ground to try to see if they can keep it up. But, Venom Mine, we don't quite see it, and an anti here. Good anti to block him, but Whisper with a good bubble. Will guard him, and Ditto's just going to be contesting point here. Yoth is the first one taken out of the round. Ditto will hop up to high ground, but will get popped off by Damien. And now both teams clustering together like cans and sardines. And Whisper will make the jump. And trades coming out. But it looks like FC will get the better of these trades. But Wari is going to take out a couple with them. Wari just looking to survive, to make their way away. Wari's still living long past what they should have.
Everyone push that payload back!
Also, here's the stats after that first round-ish, and a little bit more. I should do the check stats a little bit better. Anyway, 2.5 to go. Pushing up here to the fountain side. Oni will get the pick here onto Yaz. This double hit scan actually proving not bad if they all bundle together. What they want to play. Oni was a little hungry for that kill, and actually will get it before they die to Whisper. Whisper, hopefully go for a dive here. Oh, but gets slapped! Yeah, no, Winston gets slapped. Now, Bob, though, good for a couple kills. Oh, Whisper popping the primal to keep it going. Live a little longer, hopefully get a trade, and we'll actually get some help.
Take caution.
Cover each other! We need to stop that payload!
And now, Widow will pop the primal.
Turn on the heat!
Hopefully last on point just a little bit, allow their team to get back. Oh, Oni with a good pick, allows the to keep going. But, will that be enough? It will likely not be, as now Tax is now kind of left by themselves with the help of... And Kiwi's there too. Will he die? Yeah, he will. Ditto getting chased back. Unfortunately, does get a bit staggered out. High ground bridge, with obviously Yoth taking point. Whisper will get the first pick on the Wari, and we'll jump back. Davian, rest of FC going to be holding up on this bridge. And there's the buddy clone. What clone? Coco. Jesus Christ, my brain. Old teammate of mine. So it looks like 2.5 to go. They're pushing this part. This part is close. And both teams closing in on ults. Who's gonna likely get the first one? Who's gonna be the first one to go? Whisper is gonna be the first one, and Axe gets the stun. And it looks like Whisper's not gonna commit to Primal. It looks like they will be able to hold now with 2 minutes on the clock. Ditto is a little committed into with Tactivation getting a few packs, but will be able to retreat. Both Winstons have Primal. 4 ults to 3 in favor of FC. Ditto will be able to make it back up to the high ground here. Oh, Ditto with 2 quick picks! And a nano onto the bridge. Ross does take one before they go. Now Monkey. Catch the back line. And now Kiwi's gonna get juggled in the corner. A little bit in danger from Whisper. Won't be able to make it. But Bob is there to stall point. 40 seconds to go. Ditto, no primal. Probably almost no bubble on his back. And now is just in danger, so he's gonna have to hopefully get the health back, and they will. But it looks like that will be point cap here for the side of FC. 2 minutes to go, they'll have a lesser time bank if they do manage to cap. It looks like teams are wanting to play these maps through. So, Kiwi, good nade onto Davian. Now Ditto's gonna commit. Ditto's over here committing, but will get picked out by Rena. What is FC doing playing? Quick jump by Whisper, but will get bopped off by the coach guy.
It's go time.
Fell the clock, and they catch Yas. Looks like they were unable to. Both teams making trade.
Mission design at work. Our odds just got better.
Our fight.
But, still, 45 seconds to go. Still a decent bit of card push they have to make. Davion here with the help of Whisper on just holding card. Looks like they will back off here. Teams hopefully looking to get the pick. Oni's been swapping skin heroes a little
30
bit.
seconds.
Both support ults ready for FC. With an overclock nano. Nano onto the Winston. Help build up the primal. Oh, Rena is one to go. Ditto will commit the primal. And it's actually good for 4! Can they get the 5? Wait, onto... Oh! Can they get the 5? They will get the team ace. And that might be all we have.
This ends now.
Oh, and it looks like FC... Looks like Whisper wanted to commit that primal rage to try for the touch, but unfortunately unable to. And that will be a map 5 win for Crimson Eclipse.
Play of the game.
Potential fully realized.
And it looks like that will be the end of Scrim, so we'll hop into Crimson Eclipse's chat for a quick post-game interview, just to see how are they feeling. So, here.
First game I played in was long.
So, we are here in the channel, so we'll hopefully get them settled down and ready to interview.
Loki, I have a question. Were they running Enron before they DC'd?
Yeah, I think so.
I think, yeah.
Because he was on Onron almost the entire, like, every single map.
Yep. They had on
is,
almost every map.
is it a draw, or I feel like it's 2-2?
That was
3-2, right?
I think that's
it's
3-2.
That is
Yeah,
That's
we
3-2.
That is 3-2 for you guys. But also, hello everybody. You're from
Hello.
Canadian caster here,
Hello.
who hasn't done this in a little bit. But I wanted to get our Crimson Eclipse players a little post-game interview. Just so first question, just for the kind of the whole team, how do you guys feel you did for that scrim in general?
I've never heard
Let's
Ditto
make some
more
noise.
static than a Nano 5K.
Let's
Yeah.
make some noise.
I think it
I'm
was
so
great.
hyped for this. This scrim was awesome. This
Cone, you're
made
not.
me
Cone, you're
enjoy.
not Crimson Eclipse.
We did a great job. Team did a great job. I think we definitely played to our strengths well, and we had a good showing.
Yes. Also, for all of you, I'd like to get each of you just a quick, like, hi, I'm this person. I like playing this character. And just maybe just a little fun fact about yourself for our new team over here. Can we start with, we'll start from the top. We'll go with Oni over here.
Well, I like Widow, and only Widow. Yep.
He's addicted.
He's
Yeah,
addicted.
I'm
Okay.
addicted.
Okay, okay, next up. Just, we'll keep going down the list.
I'm Tax. I technically main support. It's mostly Lucio Jail, but yeah,
I feel that.
yeah.
All right, I'm Ditto. I'm a tank player, and I enjoy me some good Sigma gameplay.
Yes, yes.
Yo, Hyper.
Yo, Hyper. I play Flex Tank and I like to play Dash.
Lovely.
Villain.
Oh, it's me, my bad. I'm Julian, or sorry, Villain. I'm Flex TPS. I don't like Sim, and long live the Philadelphia Fusion.
Hey, preach.
What was it? The Detroit Fission?
Yes.
No, no.
Alright, Awari.
I'm Owari. I only play hit scan. That is literally all I can play, and it's because I only play first person shooters, so I'm really confident in my aim.
And finally, the person just above me, the one, your lovely manager, if they're here.
Hi. I'm Sneaky. I'm the manager. I love my team.
Yes. But thank you guys. Thank you guys. Fun to watch you guys. I'm very excited to see what you guys come up with, what tournaments you guys play in and whatnot, and it will be fun. Definitely be keeping an eye. Anyway, that is all for my kind of pseudo interview. You guys go have fun. Anyway, guys, that is all for this interview. We will get out of here now. Thank you all for watching. Sub to Empire. Thank you. Empire. We are Empire now. Anyway, talk to you all later. Hope you all enjoyed. And I'll probably stream again at some point this week with the Empire YouTube. Probably either just a scrim, probably more Middle Earth, who knows. Anyway, talk to you all later. Bye-bye now.